I've always thought Borderlands 1 was a sizable game. But Borderlands 2 is even sizabler. I finished my Bravo Lima Charlie Lima Papa Playthru 1 in 28 episodes. Whereas my next episode of Bravo Lima 2 will be episode 40. Oh, pretty sure I might be needing this pretty soon. This is just plain fun. Who doesn't like blasting the heads off their enemies with an explodey revolver? That's just plain satisfying. And yes, I do have these. It's always tough to make a decision. Do I check the shops or do I get down to business? In this context, by business I mean accomplishing missions. So I'm kind of inverting the context compared to Major Slack. Turtles all the way down again. He refers to economic transactions as business as opposed to tasks being business. I guess either context could work. Do you think I should do LPs of Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and the pre-sequel using 2 characters each? Or would that be overkill?
and my machines and their scary needles.
I can't move. I'm paralyzed with fear.
Do 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 do.
Is it working?
I can't wait to get some use out of this.
Can I help you?
Oh, which of these should I do first? Might as well do dumpster diving. I keep expecting there to be a mini-map in the upper corner of my screen because I was most recently playing Borderlands 2. Forgot that. This detritus, this refuse reminds me of Half-Life 2. I know I've mentioned in the past that I would consider doing LPs of Half-Life 1 and 2, maybe also Metro 2033. I've just been on a Borderlands kick. Finish you! Pest control mutilation. Notice how the fire rates are listed as the same, even though they're not. Unusual. Video game logic strikes again. Gun porn. Oh, I would have had to have expected an Atlas Masher. Even a green label one like this. So you killed that side with one shot. I would have had to have had expected it to kill the tiny, annoying type of side to death with one shot. Too awesome. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a 12-shot Teddy. Type 5 barrel. If you didn't already know, a Type 5 barrel, a combat shotgun with a Type 5 barrel is called a hunter's shotgun. And an assault shotgun with a Type 5 barrel is called angry death or whatever death depending on material type. Like, for example, Hyperion, Angry Death, even has the red material type, which is actually red and gray, more literally. It's called a red death. And if it has the crimson material type, it's a crimson death. That took a lot more than I would have had expected. For style points, a blade to the face. Shotgun blade to the face, specifically. Shotgun shells in a toilet. That's grody. They probably don't even work anymore. Grody, go nuts, a go-go! I should get some use out of this. And this. Haven't used it in a while. I need to clean my trackball. I also need to figure out a way to make my hand not sweat. What parts does this have? Don't know what kind of stock that is, but it's a good one. This has a Type 5 body and a matching Type 5 barrel. And it's an Atlas. That never gets old. Imagine Roland with a machine gun like this, a well-parted Atlas. There is no one singular perfect combination of parts. Like if it's all Type 5 parts, that's really good, but there is no perfect. In fact, on a machine gun, a Type 4 barrel might actually be preferable. Because it offers the most damage per shot. And is the third most accurate. Whereas a Type 3 barrel on a machine gun or combat rifle is the most well-rounded. The most universal. Same for shotguns. Nasty repeater. Yes, it is nasty. And it's a purple even. Take a swig of my drink here, just plain Coke. Oh, how did I miss that? Well, this reminds me of the swampy parts of the game reserve in my hometown. Dig it.
Can I help you?
Grody. I think I might have forgotten to check. This one.
That's stuff been showing up missing lately. Make your order.
And honestly, what else do you need?
I guess it wasn't that bad. Still not my style. Thought I was forgetting something. This gun has the salt and pepper material type. Every time I'm recording, there's a phone call. Just a moment. Alright, I'm back. I hate phone calls. I really hate talking on the phone. just blah blah blahing for only 5.5 minutes. Yet, oh hey, somehow feels like 45 minutes. It's a 2-shooter again. Is there... I'm assuming the Anaconda can spawn with a master accessory. I wonder how a Master Anaconda would compare to a Master Unforgiven. I've never found a Hyperion Reaper.
Well, looks like you fit right in. Dr. Tannis has always been very interested in isolating herself. She makes it difficult for me to trust her. Watch your back out there.
Really?
Come on in, poke around.
That's the mission that you get the Leviathan for.
Hey, you keep
Isn't it?
yourself out of trouble.
Or do you get the Leviathan for the fish mission? And some flat-off rocket launcher, or maybe just a randomly generated rocket launcher, I forget. Oh. It does have the kind of scope I like, but still, it's a 2-shooter. Anyway, the Leviathan can oftentimes be quite awesome. Especially, it's best if it's an elemental, especially corrosive, most especially if you're playing as Brick. A corrosive Leviathan, if you're playing as Brick with a Bombardier class mod, is like Mordy with the Defiler, especially against Lancers.
The next time you see Tannis, tell her to come see me in New Haven. Wherever she's getting her supplies, I know I can make her a better deal.
Hello! Our new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
Shoot a lot of bullets really fast. Flandov has your needs covered. Buy a first aid kit and you won't regret it. Someone always has the
Wish you'd mentioned that
sure it's you.
2 minutes or so earlier, Clappy. Maybe this is the fresh fish mission. I think that is the one that rewards the Leviathan. Rewards you with the Leviathan. Is how I should say that. The first rocket launchers that become available are Vladov's at level 9. Yep, fresh fish. Oh. 40. What am I in the mood for? I'd really like to get a level 46 or better Torg Violet. Non-elemental and parted the way I like it.
We're going too slow.
Ah, another anaconda.
Keep shooting! I don't want to die!
Yes, everybody likes the meat puppets. There was a video game called Meat Puppet. I never played it, but I remember seeing an ad for it in either Electronic Gaming Monthly or Die Hard Game Fan, if I remember.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
Oh, wait. What am I doing? There. Oh. I'd say the one I've got is better overall. Mostly because of the fire rate, but they're both 2-shooters. Never mind the scope power difference.
Satisfaction abounds.
Well, now I wouldn't say that. Satisfaction abounds, that is. Oh, come on. Ha! Don't feel like playing around with the skitterlings or the scythes. What's wrong with me? And that's more like... I bet I won't be able to shoot between the branches. Let's give it a shot. Hey, I made it. Was not expecting that. Just like in Borderlands 2 against droids, corrosive. It's effective. And it's fun.
Get lost!
Really a territorial threat display? I chose the wrong time for that.
That hurt? You never should have come here. You like that? Mark.
Another territorial threat display. Even though I had already deadly been slaying his compadres.
You like that?
There was a delay in the aiming, which you probably had to have had gathered.
Don't get away from us.
You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot.
Nothing interesting. Video game logic strikes again. Is that really all the obstruction there is?
said, huh?
Morty's just cackling his brains out. A man after my own heart.
Jacob's cats do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
Oh, not my style. If it was some other elemental type, I might use it. Still need to get some use out of the dove. See, that's more my style there, as far as Malawanus and G's go.
Look what the skag drug is.
Skag drug in. I know I mentioned this before, I think I did. Another legendary revolver. I'm guessing an equalizer. I caught a glimpse of it. Two-shot electric equalizer, lightning equalizer, and yes, it's a two-shooter with a Type 5 barrel. Still, two-shooter. Ugh. Ugh. Interesting that I found two legendary revolvers not too far apart from each other. By too far apart, I mean within not too many minutes of each other. Like, I don't know, less than half an hour or half an hour tops. I'm not really paying attention to that. What could possibly go wrong? And what could possibly be over here? Finish him off with a masher. Mashed him. Don't get stuck on the scenery against someone using a rocket launcher.
I got one I've been saving for you. Run for it!
I was hoping that would get him on the rebound.
So big, so angry,
Looks like it did.
so dead.
Wonderful. Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll contact you again soon.
The roaster, I might get some use out of that.
Just take a gun to you.
Do. That explains that. Oh, come on. Atlas Masher, you can do better than that. It's because of their spindly body shape. I meant to do that. No, I didn't. Overeager. Now I'm a comp killer. Again.
Without a master, I have two options. I can listen to you move your disgusting meat flaps, or I can stick an electrode up my back panel and call it paradise. I will comply with what you need, then get out of my scan range.
Prepare yourself. Your next challenge awaits. It might seem insurmountable, but you can do this. You will prevail.
Oh, I might as well discover the outpost.
Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do.
I like the way he says, that chump Vault Hunter to do! To do! With a perky lilt.
You must prepare yourself. You have come very far in your journey, but it is not yet over, and it is not yet time to rest. Much depends on your actions moving forward. This last challenge will be your greatest.
Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you.
Shouldn't the dove be blue label? Why is this one green? Or is it always green? Is it supposed to be blue? You know, like how the penetrator is orange, is supposed to be orange, but it's not.
Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you. Kid. You won't regret it.
Oh, a dull shield and a matching dull revolver to go with it.
Oh! Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do.
Open your maw. Four swipes and not one was a lethal strike.
You like that?
That's quite the carapace you've got there. destroying stuff just because. Because why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks like a flat-off rifle, actually an Ishmash.
What you want?
Dude, try a different style of
Don't you holler
tash.
back.
A different style of tash, please. Oh.
Sniper without a sniper com is just a guy with a gun. Find the com that's right for you.
Lead the target instead of locking on. That's true.
Hello! There are new missions available at the Middle of Nowhere bounty board.
Equals highway.
I know, I already picked them up. It up, picked it up. A new mission is available. Singular, not plural. My spiked shotgun would be a good choice for this. Ah, I knew somebody was behind or beside me. Move. Don't get stuck on furniture. Okay, you can get stuck on furniture. Oh, I might have to compare this one to the one I've got in my 100 ohm stash, but I'm thinking this one looks lesser. It's a major award. Let's go shoot someone's eye out. Oh, this would be so awesome if it was lever action. Why does Ralphie call it a carbine action? Whoever wrote that must not have known what lever action is or what the term lever action means. There's no such thing as carbine action.
400% more. Awesome. Also, torque doesn't make the guns that are free airflow.
Where can I get a vest or a tunic or whatever like that?
Lots of stuff been showing up missing lately. Make sure.
I wonder if it's possible to bear the Gearbox logo behind your character portrait. I might farm for a blue label rider. Or maybe not, I don't know. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. It's basically crap. But still, it's an Easter egg, and Easter eggs are fun. Oh, now. Should I go to Treacher's Landing and get everything done all at once like I usually do? Or should I just go there and do one or the other? It's a white label, but still. It has a Type 3 barrel and a Type 2 scope. Mine has a Type 1 barrel and a Type 2 scope and a good stock of some kind. Still interested in a 5-line purple SNS Ranger class mod, but it's got to be SNS, not TDOR. Because reasons. I'll take the static over the lightning, since base damage is not a priority on an elemental, and it's better to have capacity. So I will put this one back. Oh, 52 and a bunch of 3s compared to 44. Oh, I don't know. These seem evenly matched. Technically speaking, the 550 is better parted. If it's a 3-digit number, the higher the better until it gets to the max, which is 660. And I don't know what numbers correspond with which parts, but I'm pretty sure these parts are better, I think. But still, I'm going to go with the one with presumably lesser parts because, well, that much corrosive resistance. And the difference between these corrode damage boosts is not significant, whereas corrosive... Oh, wait. Corrosive resistance versus corrosive elemental effect chance. The word chance is cut off. Okay, that's a whole other consideration. That's going to have more of an effect on a full auto high capacity corroding gun. Not so much effect on a defiler. Oh, decisions. And if I combine this with a Dahl hazmat shield, that would give me a double dose of corrosive resistance. So yeah, I'm going to sell the 550 and keep the 260. I don't know what I want to do. So many fun toys to play with.
Only one gun shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
Let's at least get a look at this.
Is shooting bullets just not cool enough for you? Get a Maliwan and light some people on fire.
That was times 3, which and that one's times 2. But I'm still taking the static over the lightning. Oh! Almost forgot the main reason I came here. To get this. I wonder why transfusion grenades are no longer made by Anshin, but instead by Maliwan.
Someone always has.
Oh, and look at that!
Make sure you
This whole time, I've been holding on to this for this purpose, and here there's one that I could have bought right there on location.
Step right up.
I don't know, would that be considered a form of irony? The inversion of expectation? Quite the muzzle flash, stuck on scenery. I keep pressing the reload key out of sheer instinct. It's realistic that there would be an obstructive muzzle flash out of a pistol because short barrel. Okay, I got some use out of it just like I said I would. Now I should get some use out of this. This and this, these. This and these. These eat this. Oogie! Go to arm. Screw it. It sucks too much. Atlas. The do-it-all brand. Really? Really? Nothing but whites? Junkers? Is that everything? I think so. What do you think I am, a lame-oholic? Your territorial threat display does not impress me. A Hyperion Karate SMGG. Remember what I said about the differences in those that other Hyperion Assassin class mod? This would work well with that. Video game logic strikes again. Sticky bone. I'll eat fish of straw any day. I mean, I wouldn't want to get burned out on it, but I don't really see that as being very probable. Fish of straw, as in Straw, Indiana. It's delectable. Yes, have some. In the words of Vince Clortho, yes, have some. Quit being a spastic little gremlin. I can aim. Really, I can. Sometimes. I think I need more caffeine. And I need to clean my trackball, too, also, as well. Get all this junk out of the way. Get all the explodies out of the way. Did I bypass one of those things? What do you call that, a bobber? I grew up in a lake resort town, I ought to know. I had a boating permit before I learned how to drive a car. We got him in middle school. I think I was 13. You actually take a boating class in school. I think I even remember my boating permit and or license number, whatever you permit, license, whichever it is, or was. R437439. Romeo 43 dash 7439. No, that information cannot be used to steal my identity. And the only reason I remember it is because I'm an INTJ. Good sights. Get all the explodies out of the way so they cannot be used against me. Bloodwing is feeling left out. Come back for that. One mission at a time. Trying not to let them overlap, but I might do them in sequence. Oh, for sure. Was hoping that would explode you. If I shoot that with a defiler, it'll take it down with probably one shot. I could get some use out of the roaster. Knock it off! I want to bear the Atlas logo next, so I have an excuse to dress in red and white Atlas colors. Really? How did I fail to take that out? I know it has a Type 2 barrel, but still. He must have ducked at just the right time. Two was unnecessary. I just felt like the extra catharsis, I guess. Why am I on fire? Borderlands, always with the funnies. Always the funnies with Borderlands. Dig it. I might as well. I knew I'd missed the first one because I was taking fire. So I overlapped my missions, checking the time to gauge approximate drive space. I should have enough. Plus, I don't really like these episodes to run too long. Misjudged. due to slow rockets being slow. In Borderlands 2, I like Torg rocket launchers that have all Malawan parts. But my favorite rocket launchers in Borderlands 2 are Bandit. And the way I like them parted, I like the Bandit Bombardier. Bombardier is the correct way to say that, and the correct way to spell it. It looks like Bombardier, but it's a French one, which is why it's actually pronounced Bombardier. The way I like it parted as a Bombardier. It's going to have, it's a Bandit launcher with a flat off barrel. But aside from that, I like it to have a Malawan exhaust port and a Malawan grip for fast rockets. That symbol is the lulz.
You think you ought to be here?
Territorial threat display does not impress me. Crouching tiger, hidden machine gun. Yeah, I know this game doesn't have that like Borderlands 2 does. But I like to do it anyway. Because, yes.
You do not want to be here.
Really? Territorial threat display when I'm this close to you? Unwise. This close to you, brandishing an Atlas machine gun. With tech driving accuracy, I might add. A machine gun with tech driving accuracy. Just the way I like it. I think all flat-off barreled assault rifles. No, I was going to say should fire 2 bullets per shot unless it's a flat-off, in which case it alternates up and down, effectively doubling the cyclic rate. But no, I don't think that would work with every manufacturer. Definitely Dahl. I think it would work with Jacobs, and that's really what I wish they would have done with Jacobs. What is it? A fast rifle? A Jacobs battle rifle with a flat-off barrel. I don't like flat-off barrels on Jacobs battle rifles, but it's a thing, so might as well make use of it every once in a while, even if it's not your fave. Also, I should switch back to this. What else have I picked up along the way? And look at that, yet another one. Hyperion pistol. It looked like he ran into those two elemental effects that were affecting the environment right next to him. It looked like he was running into it. Unwise. When I was a noob at Borderlands 1, I would only use Tediore shields with health regen, precisely because of the health regen, of course. And I would only use SNS sticky grenades. My, how my tastes have changed. Come on, don't make a simple task unnecessarily difficult. See that out of the corner of my eye. Couldn't quite tell whether that was red or yellow. Thought it might have been monies. Just out of curiosity, because they give you more than you need, more opportunities to do this. I wonder if I can make more fish pop out. Just out of curiosity. No, doesn't matter. .52 southeast. That's pretty decent. Type 4 barrel, type 1 cylinder. Better than decent, that's just plain good. Doesn't outmode anything I've already got. But if I didn't already have what I have, and was a lower level, I might consider it. Now let's see if I can remember the pattern to this. I'm pretty sure it just goes right to left, right? That one. That one. Any of these, I think. And then that. Yes. I still don't get it. Such an awesome machine gun. I hope I find a level 46 Atlas machine gun or a Torg with a Type 5 receiver and a Type 4 barrel for max damage. Insert Carmageddon reference. Clip? How many times do I have to explain this? A clip is a device, other than a speed loader, used for loading a magazine or cylinder. Examples include, but are not limited to, stripper clips, typically used for loading fixed box mags. Moon clips, typically used for loading revolvers. Especially if they're chambered for a so-called rimless, a caliber corresponding with so-called rimless cartridges. In other words, those designed for self-loading pistols. By self-loading, I mean semi-auto, full auto, select fire. The term self-loading incorporates any of those. In compasses.
Don't settle for anything less than the
That's
best.
how I should phrase that. I always feel I have to phrase things properly. Or at least as close to it as I doth desire. Because I'm an INTJ. 2 rocket launchers coming my way.
He's a real doctor when you got
Might as well sell
in there scaring.
while I'm here. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Eh, don't need that or that. Keep that for now. Don't need that. I got some use out of the dove. I might as well sell it. I don't know. Don't need really any of these. That takes me back. Remember that ancient shield that lasted me for so long? Go ahead and sell the dove.
Get your ass here.
Not expecting to find anything interesting, but I might as well take a look.
Encounter enough pieces out there, and you'll be happy you bought from the rest.
Come on in, pop around.
They are resourceful. They build the garage guns and everything. I kind of like their garage gun style. In Borderlands 2, I mean. And yes, I do think the launcher you get from Scoots is randomly generated. Because I seem to recall on
Hey, you see my gun?
getting a electric Vlad launcher, 4.9 fire rate. That's practically a machine pistol. And here's the Leviathan, non-element. Plain Jane or not, I'll still get some use out of it. But I would get more use out of it if it was elemental. Oh, I might call it for this episode. I'm estimating that it's been somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 hours. Doesn't feel like it.
Now makes guns for professional mercs. They're heavy, accurate, and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
Look at the fire rate on that. That's like a flat-off shotgun fire rate, except this is a Hyperion, which means it kicks the shit out of the closest comparable Vlad, built from the same parts. Same label color. And close to the same level. This has the vent rib sight that disappears when you aim. That I mention all the time because it drives me insane. How could a thing ever be brought into existence? Disappearing sights in an FPS game. It's so... I can't even find the words. Alright. I won't need this because I've got this. And I'm playing as Morty, not Brick. Also, I've got this. A Malawan launcher, what looks like a Torg. And this, which is like a kind of like a mortar launcher because it launches it at an arc and it's not really a rocket. Is it a mortar launcher though, or a giant grenade launcher? Why did I buy this? To replace the explodey, this one, this explodey I've got here. Also, wow. Also, I wanted to sort of, oh well, I forgot. The level difference. So, not an accurate test. Still, I would take this one over this one, even though it's a lower level. Really? Really? Another phone call. Ugh. I'll just... just a moment. Am I going to have to start leaving my phone off while I'm recording gameplay? No, I don't want to have to resort to that. I will probably, maybe I'm considering testing both of these alongside each other. That 0.3 difference does make a difference in fire rate on a revolver. And before I call it, got 15 minutes. I might as well jaunt over to the old T-Bone Junction. Check the shops. Scrounge for loot. Always hoping to come across a Violator or a Reaper. Maybe an Orion. Cyclops. Maybe an Unforgiven. Preferably a XX Savage Unforgiven. Or a master version of an Anaconda. Oh no, look at that. This Atlas is at level 37. That Torg was what? 46? Yeah, it's a green, and it's an elemental. Still, every single stat. Oh, come on. You're just going to video game logic me to death, aren't you? Bounced off of a non-obstacle. It was a non-obstacle. Gotta be a 5-line purple. Not 4, 5.
Intel, friend. Molly can shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
Oh. I would so consider buying that if it had at least an 18-round base capacity. But 16, what's the point of a 16-round mag in a machine pistol?
Welcome to my shop.
I just can't fathom that. I know I said I was interested in a Reaper, but who is it? It doesn't have to be a Reaper. Hyperion Reaper,
Shout if I can help you.
one of the rarest of all legendaries.
And their steering wheels.
A really good, well-parted, how much time? 11 minutes even.
Is there something you need? You know what you need to know. You need something?
Another detail I never noticed before. What was I saying? Never mind.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else, though all sales are final.
An Atlas shotgun. 12-shooter. Too bad it has a scope. Will it have a Type 5 barrel? Of course not. It's a Matador. Which means it's a Matador with a Type 2 barrel. Most Matadors have that, but not all of them. Not all the time. It means that scope is structurally superfluous. I'd like to have a matching set of Atlas guns. Maybe also an Atlas shield and grenade mine. Hyperion guns are said to be rare, but they don't seem like it. certainly not as rare as Atlas.
Lady Luck, you're kind.
Oh. If I'm playing as anyone other than Brick, I will occasionally make use of rocket launchers, but typically only if they're elemental or a legendary. Pillaged everything worth pillaging. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Sell it. Keep it, keep it. I'll decide which one to keep later after testing them side by side-ish. Well, that's a 49. And my 37 Atlas is better in every way, aside from, I know it's probably not advisable to compare an elemental to a non-elemental, and yeah, this is a purple. That just goes to show how much difference label color can make, as well as part types. Because another reason is this is made out of all really good parts, top of the line parts. I mean, the barrel and receiver are both type 5. I know I mentioned that before, but that's so rare. Especially, and it's an Atlas even, with that combination of parts. Next, I think I should do this. $48, $46, $47. I don't know. I will decide next time. See you next mission.